For a certain age of Bay Area baseball fans, the Bash brothers conjure up images of Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco hitting bombs at the Oakland Coliseum. But in the South Bay, a new pair of Bash brothers have emerged as Dalton Bowling and Hunter Dorraugh chase the SJSU all-time home run record.
So the competitiveness between the two of them, it's a really cool relationship and it's fun. So yeah, I think that both of them pushing each other and continuing to talk as much to each other about what's going on, that's the stuff that's fun.
Dorraugh and Bowling are both staple power bats in the heart of the Spartan lineup.
Playing with Hunter, it's just awesome, and everything else is just awesome. I mean, he's a great guy, and it just makes me want to work harder and get better every single day.
I mean, Dalt's a great hitter. Being around Dalt every single day and the type of hitter and type of player he is, of course I got pushed. And being able to hit with him every single day and being able to learn and feed off each other is huge.
Entering the 2024 season, Dorraugh was 1 home run shy of the all-time SJSU record of 26 home runs, and Bowling was not far behind with 22 total homers.
I credit both of those guys that, they went through the process and they continued to develop and continued to work, and both of them have an unbelievable will and determination and work ethic. They have now realized success that will put them in, the record books for, forever.
3-2 pitches hit to left. Stallings goes back, and the Spartans leap in front.
Dorraugh transferred from Sacramento State after his sophomore year and hasn't looked back, starting at first base while acting as a leader for the Spartan squad in his 3 years with the team.
Bringing in Hunter right away, everything clicked. He would be able to joke around with us 24/7, and when it was time to go and step across those lines, he was all about business and just getting a win and putting in that work so we could strive to go win a Mountain West championship, and that's what we did.
Every day I show up here is the most fun I've ever had in my life. The last 3 years have been the best 3 years of my life. There's not a single day I don't regret coming to practice. There's not a single day I regret coming to a team meeting or dwell about something we have to do. Just being a part of the blue and gold, being part of the Spartans it's the greatest thing I could ever ask for.
He's been named the Mountain West Player of the Week 3 times and tied the SJSU single-season home run record with 15 bombs in 2022.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Hunter and you do a little bit of homework on, not only, the kid and the family and what he's about, but, he was a winner. He was a quarterback in high school of a winning team and, just had great leadership qualities and just carried himself in the utmost, respectful and professional manner.
Bowling took a slightly different path as he struggled to find his bat in his first 2 years at SJSU.
I definitely handled some adversity, which I think everybody has in their own careers, going through some adversity can just toughen you up a little bit, mentally and physically, and that's what I did.
However, everything changed for Bowling in his junior year when he had a breakout season. He mashed 9 home runs and solidified his role as the starting third baseman.
Once you get to a place where you realize the success that he has realized, it makes all of that, those struggles and the adversity and the tough times, it puts it all in perspective. But at the time, I'm sure it was hard for him, and I'm really glad that he has achieved the success that he deserves, because he is a quality person on and off the field.
Both have now shattered the record, with Dorraugh hitting his 27th against Seattle University on February 24th, and Bowling crushing his 27th on March 5th against St. Mary's. It has now become a friendly competition between the Bash brothers to see who will end this season holding the all-time record.
Obviously, me and Hunter have this home run race, keep battling out with him. I wouldn't rather share it with anyone else. It's 100% fun. It's always a blast with Hunter.
At the end of the day, whoever takes the record takes the record, and I'll be more than happy to give it to Dalt, or he takes it. I'll be extremely proud to be his teammate, be his friend. Any competition, be able to compete at any type of level in any way, shape, or form is always fun. And so having this home run race is extremely fun, especially with a guy like Dalton.
While the race helps motivate each player, Both remain focused on the overall team goal of maintaining a history of success for SJSU baseball and claiming the Mountain West title once again.
It's my last year here, but I want to win another Mountain West championship. I want to continue this program on the right direction when me, Hunter, Theo, all these guys leave, that they have a goal and they have this standard of continuing to win Mountain West championships and getting to a regional and then building upon that to a super, to a College World Series. We haven't done that since 2000. So that's something personally I want to build upon, is just keeping this program alive and keeping that standard high.
To have these two guys, separate themselves in the history of the school, that's really special. And not only realized in their personal numbers, but, the championship last year and, the push that we need to make this year. It's a great story for two great kids that are really a cornerstone of what our culture is.
"2024 marked a new beginning for Spartan Gymnastics as San Jose State joined Boise State, Utah State, and Air Force Academy for the inaugural season of Mountain West Gymnastics.
Being in the Mountain West was really exciting this year, especially with having a new set of competition with Boise State and Utah State being in our conference.
The Mountain West Conference this year was great. It was definitely an elevated conference for us.
The Mountain West really allowed us four coaches to have a lot of input into what we wanted to do. How did we want our championship to go? How did we want our weekly awards to go? And it was so much fun. And then we go to Utah State for the first ever Mountain West Championship. The banquet came back. We had a practice day, all the things that are important to our young women. And Mountain West really did everything first class this year, which makes me so excited we're in it.
Led by seniors Jada Missouri, Lauren McPherson, and Jade Lopes, the SJSU women reached new heights, setting multiple school records.
Our season, we were able to break the program record, which was a 196.625. We ended up breaking that. We were able to break the bars record, the vault record, and the beam record. We actually broke the beam record at the Mountain West Conference Championships. It was our last event, and we got a 49.4, which was amazing.
This is the first year we've had depth. Our goal this year was to have 8 ready on each event, and we made our goal. But we still don't have depth of the really high-level scores. It's all about the recruiting. If we can just keep getting better and better kids and more people that are ready to go, that can score well, that's going to be the difference.
SJSU is recruiting better and better athletes each year, showing potential recruits the close-knit bond shared between the gymnasts and coaches.
We are a close team because, even though we spend 20 hours a week together in the gym, most of us live with each other. We just love spending time with each other. We all have similar hobbies of shopping, going to the beach, going to the pool, all those things. So we all really bond with gymnastics, but then also different things outside of gymnastics.
Me and my teammates are so close because I honestly think it has a lot to do with how our coaches recruit. I think that they recruit really good people and they make sure to get our opinion when recruits come into visits and stuff.
If you had a mess up on an event this year in any meet, were disappointed, but then came back on another event and helped us, or came back the next meet and had a great event, raise your hand very high. And that's what I noticed all year long.
Coach Bowers is awesome. She's like a second mom to me. She's just a great leader. She really cares about her athletes. She really fights for her athletes, and that's something that I'm so lucky to have been able to be under her leadership for the past 5 years.
It's upon that foundation of camaraderie and family that SJSU have built their gymnastics program, exceeding expectations and earning a trip to the NCAA Championship Regionals at the University of California, Berkeley.
It was really nice having the regionals so close to home because we were able to have our friends, our family, a lot of our supporters there, and we really felt the Bay Area support.
We made our goal of making it to regionals as a team. What worked this year was we really did have each other's back of if someone early in the lineup was having some falls or having a little bit of problems, the next girls in the lineup were there ready to go.
Unfortunately, a few miscues resulted in the Spartans missing out on a chance to advance in the NCAA tournament.
We all left that day with our hearts broken, knowing we should have advanced.
Although the team was eliminated from contention, Laura McPherson, Jada Missouri, and Catherine Waymiller scored 5 top 10 performances in individual competition the following day.
Going there the next day, and the 3 individuals had a great day, all 3 of them. But our teams there supporting them, and we're all watching going, we should have been here.
While they are disappointed with how the season ended, the Spartans know the pieces are in place for continued success in the Mountain West and beyond.
The key to next year is just, we know we can do it. We know we can get to regionals and that we are good enough to play with the top teams.
The more times you're in postseason, the more times you experience those nerves, it prepares you for the next time. It will definitely help us for next year.
This season, the San Jose State women's track and field team made history, with Amelia Hostron and Sky Hagen's exceptional performances at the Mountain West Indoor Championships. Hagen shattered her own record in the 60-meter hurdles with an 8.09 second run to earn the Mountain West title and set a meet record.
Mountain West Indoors was something that I was used to that. That was the skill that I was more comfortable, you could tell, because I did really, really, really good. But I was really happy to get the next level step.
Also taking the next leap is SJSU long and triple jumper Amelia Hostron.
This indoor season was very good for me. I feel like I accomplished a lot of the goals that I set up before indoors, especially being able to perform well at conference, being able to get 2 goals again like I did last year. That was a big goal for me because I feel like it's one thing to do it one time, but it was really special to be able to do it again.
Hostron became the back-to-back Mountain West long jump and triple jump champion. Her 14.09 triple jump was an all-time San Jose State and Mountain West record, ranking her first in the nation. Sky and Amelia's record-breaking performances sent them to the NCAA Championships.
It was so fun. The competition as a whole was so up and down because the whole week I didn't feel the best, and I feel like my long jump was a reflection of that. So I tried to just let that go, and when I went into the triple jump, I was like, no excuses, just compete.
With an uneven finish landing her 15th in the long jump, Amelia snagged silver in the triple.
So I was just really relieved when I did my last jump and I could see that I came second. So it was just like a big weight lifted off my shoulders, like, oh, I made it. Like, it was so nice, it was so much fun.
I was really happy with how Amelia handled herself. She was calm, she was composed. In the long jump, she finished exactly where she was meant to finish. And so in the triple jump, she was ready to go, and it was fun to watch. The women's team finished 26th in the nation. All 8 points came from Amelia. So Amelia carried San Jose State track and field to, damn near a top 25 finish.
For SJSU newcomer Sky Hagen, her national championship was unfortunately cut short.
She did an overcorrection trying to compete really, really hard because she was behind. And she hit a hurdle and she fell. Won't be the first person to do that, definitely not gonna be the last.
I doubted myself a lot, and I just remember Coach Ryan coming up to me a lot after my races and was just like, you got this, you just have to believe in yourself. So always having him pull me to the side, good or bad race, and just reminding me who I am really helped me this indoor season.
What I was proud of Sky is that the mistakes she made came out of aggression. She wasn't timid in the race. If she can stand up in that environment and be proud of herself walking away, which she was, the next time she's in there, she won't be scared. And that's everything.
Since his arrival less than 2 years ago, Coach Charles Ryan has already dramatically improved this program.
He's tough, but when you actually get to meet him, he's really not that tough. He just has that exterior. He's passionate about the sport. Coach Ryan is amazing. I feel like he knows how to handle our team really well. He's a great coach. He's not here to tear us down, especially on me days, because what does that look like for his team? But in practice, he's gonna let you have it. What is that? That's not what I've been teaching you. That's not what we've been doing. You're better than that. He can tell us off when we're not doing what we're supposed to do, but ultimately, like, he's a great coach who really cares about all of us, so he's amazing.
After a strong indoor season, the SJSU women are ready for more success outdoors. Despite failing to finish at nationals, Coach Ryan knows that Sky is more than capable of competing at the highest level.
Sky hasn't cracked the best of what she can do. She is more gifted than even her indoor performances show. I think she is one of the few kids on this roster that has an opportunity to earn herself a professional career in this sport. I know that she can be an All-American, and her qualifying for indoor nationals, top 16 in the nation, is the surface level proof of that.
Staying as humble as ever, Amelia is preparing for competitions after this season, including the world's biggest, the Olympics.
It's not easy to qualify for an Olympics. It's the hardest competition, but I mean, there's a small chance that I will go this year, so I will definitely put all my effort into, if I can go, I want to go. That's definitely like the ultimate goal, to get to 2028.
Amelia's season is honestly a lot bigger than the NCAA's. If we manage her time, her schedule, and her health appropriately, there's no reason that we won't see her in the Paris Olympics.
With a talented roster of both upperclassmen and newcomers, SJSU Track and Field is prepared to add to the rich history of Speed City.
I was like, this team is good. Despite only the two of us making it to nationals, we have a good team. It's just, we have to just put it together. Well, this team is very hardworking, I feel like, and every signing class we get is more motivated and more hardworking, and I feel like everyone inspires each other a lot. So I think everyone is just hungry to perform really well, and you know, we have a great legacy at the school, so to try and bring that back.
Finishing, 26th indoor on the women's side, knowing that we have a lot of talented bullets to fire on the men's side, we're on our way, and we're right on the cusp of breaking through and making some real noise in the NCAA.
Each year, the Mountain West recognizes community service within the conference with the Student Athlete Advisory Committee Community Service Award. And for the third year in a row, San Jose State has won the honor.
Well, I think anytime you receive a recognition, especially from the Mountain West Conference for community service, it means that what we're trying to do in our culture with volunteerism and giving back to San Jose and our community here is working, and it's working well. We had over 20,000 community service hours for our student athletes. That's phenomenal. That was more than almost every other institution combined.
I would definitely say giving back to the community is a key part in being a student athlete at San Jose State. We've been leaders in the Mountain West in the community for the last 3 years, and it's become something that's expected out of us, and it's expected in your time at San Jose State.
SJSU's Student Athlete Advisory Committee has led the efforts to give back to the surrounding community. SAAC President and Community Service Chair Jada Missouri has spearheaded many initiatives throughout the school year.
We do an annual sanitary product drive and sports bra drive, and we raised over 17,000 products this year and donated them to 2 on-campus locations as well as 2 off-campus locations to serve under-resourced or underfunded, underprivileged people in the community. We also did a community cleanup and a toy drive in which we donated all of the toys to the African American Community Services Agency a couple blocks away.
Along with the product drives, SJSU student athletes also mentored local elementary students through the Beyond Sparta program.
I think connecting with the kids has been such a special honor, and it's been such a great experience to be able to connect and teach to the youth.
Beyond Sparta has been instrumental in molding student athletes into well-rounded individuals, while also preparing them for life after graduation with career-focused training.
A lot of athletes struggle with finding what they're going to do post-grad, and they don't really have a plan because sometimes you can get so sucked into your sport and you don't really think about what you're going to do after college.
We like to think of it in terms of like a 360-degree student athlete where we're trying to provide the infrastructure for them to be successful athletically and also academically, and then also for them to develop themselves as a person and become the future leaders of society.
And those future leaders are making their mark in the San Jose community.
Over the years, just being able to see how many different events and things we're able to do for the community, it's really opened my eyes.
The people we're giving the donations to express how much of an impact it makes, and it just really shows that we are making a difference.